Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. 1. Vasiliy Lomachenko versus Guillermo Rigondeaux purses have been announced, an estimate, and you may be shocked. What up, fight world? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang, notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, the Venmo, and the Patreon family. We working. Now, I was on the internet and I was sent this tweet by Dan Rayfield. You guys will see it on the screen. Don't have exact purses for Lomachenko Rigondeaux, but I am told Loma is getting about 1.2 million and Rigondeaux's getting about 400,000. Wow. Quite the disparity in making this fight. Now listen, I'm gonna keep it a buck, very transparent with you guys. In life in general, in boxing, I like the underdog story. Like, oftentimes, not every single time, but a lot of times I just like seeing the guy who has everything stacked against him come up. So it makes it almost impossible when you look at how Rigondeaux has been played and tried and how everything's been stacked against him. They took like there's a doorway, they put chairs, they put a bookshelf and all these things and barricaded the door shut, and Rigondeaux has to now break through that door and still make it into the building. You know what I mean? With all these barricades, all these things, all these different elements stacked against him. For example, they negotiated this fight years ago, tried to get a catch weight, it never came about. Now Rigondeaux is saying, I would not have been able to get the fight if I did not travel up 8 pounds or 2 weight classes to 130. You see, Team Lomachenko made no concessions there, and they came from 126. They didn't say, oh, we'll fight you at 128, 127.5. They said, you want to fight me? Come all the way up. You know what I mean? They know Rigondeaux is the older fighter. He's 37, 38. Lomachenko's whatever, 29. Now you look at the purses, and for a mega fight that I told you has not been promoted good. I think I've done a good job promoting it, building excitement. You guys let me know what you think if you follow the channel. And then on top of the weight disparity, taking years to make the fight, the age disparity, which, you know what I mean, that Rigondeaux can't control his age, Lomachenko can't control his age. But then to see this purse, I mean, that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. 1.2 million and Rigondeaux about 400. And I understand Dan Rayfield, he says from ESPN, I don't have the exact number, but I mean, he's an industry insider. He's covering the fight, and I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have tweeted that if he didn't have pretty good information from whoever, Bob Arum, Lee Samuels, someone with top rank or somebody in the know. I mean, I don't see why he would just make up 2 random figures without talking to the Nevada State Athletic Commission or somebody. So I don't know who told him, who divulged the information, but again, the information is coming from somewhere, and it's an estimate, and I haven't had any indication that this is not true. You know what I mean? I haven't heard anything on the contrary. So that's sad, man. Rigondeaux beat the shit out of Nodito Donaire, who was a top-ranked HBO cash cow, and he was ostracized for it, tarred and feathered, treated like shit, made to believe that the media, nobody enjoys his fights. He's boring. I mean, even Dan Rayfield himself, he was like, oh, I gotta go to bed. I guess I'm gonna watch a Rigondeaux fight. You know what I mean? Dan Rayfield's calling Andre Ward fights sewage. You know what I mean? His fight with Alexander Brand. I mean, you guys should be fortunate that new media is around and new media exists to bring some justice back into the boxing game. And like I said, for me, I don't care what anyone says. I don't have anything against Lomachenko. I actually like Lomachenko. Think he's a good fighter, but like I said, it makes it very hard to not root for the underdog here. You know what I mean? When you get everything stacked against Rigondeaux. Like almost everything. They did the same day weigh-in, and Lomachenko almost maxed out to the maximum cap. I think he was like 137.4. The max he could weigh in the morning same day weigh-in was 138. Rigondeaux was at like 128. So, you know what I mean? For me, just as a fan of boxing and just a reporter, whatever you want to call it, it makes it very hard to not root for Rigondeaux. Like, I just don't like the way he's been treated. You know what I mean? Even from Nonito Donaire really on. You know, HBO wants to throw up when I mention Rigondeaux. And now to see he's getting less than he got for Donaire. Like, I think he got around 750,000 for Donaire. Now, Lomachenko, you let ESPN tell it, let HBO, let Bob Arum tell it. They say Lomachenko is better or is the next best thing since Muhammad Ali. He's the best fighter since Muhammad Ali. So those are high honors. They say he's number one pound for pound, but this is not pay for pound number one challenges. You know what I'm saying? With the weight advantage, moving up 2 weight classes. In fact, just to put this in perspective, you guys can research this, but Devin Alexander got he probably got around a little bit more when he fought Jesus Soto Caras. You know what I mean? And that was a random kind of a throwaway fight years ago. You know what I mean? And this is what Rigondeaux's getting to fight allegedly the number one pound for pound or the best fighter since Muhammad Ali. Again, you guys can pick who you want, vote for who you want, but the boxing fan in me and the rooter for underdogs, when I see stuff like this, same day weigh-ins and Rigondeaux's being outweighed heavily, and just these little things being exploited for every jockeying for position and every little advantage, even financially. Yeah, I mean, it makes me mad. It makes me definitely root for Rigondeaux as a fan and just as, like I said, an underdog. And it's funny to me. It's funny to me that in boxing, when we watch movies like Southpaw with Jake Gyllenhaal, we watch movies like Rocky Balboa. None of this over, just give me something to drink. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to root for the underdog. Then you see Rocky Balboa versus 6'4", 6'5" Russian on steroids. I must break you, Ivan Drago, and everybody wants to root for the underdog. But when it comes to real life, all of a sudden, the favorite is the one everyone wants to root for. And you don't see those same people that love the Rocky movies and love the good Cinderella Man, all these underdog stories. Now they don't want to root for the underdog. It's just funny to me how that works. But, you know what I mean? May the best man win. We're going to see what happens. I'm not making excuses. I'm not changing my prediction, but the pay scale is foul. 1.2 million to 400,000. And I understand you can say, I mean, realistically, you can say Lomachenko is the A side or whatever, but he's not that popular. Like, he's not that popular he's not Canelo popular. He's not doing Anthony Joshua numbers. He's not even doing Golovkin sellout crowds. You know what I'm saying? So to overvalue him and make him like he's just this colossal star, it's not true. You know what I mean? And to make Rigondeaux like he's so boring, the media was all over Rigondeaux at the media day working out. So whatever. Let me know what you guys think. New media, we run this. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.